everybody? How's everybody doing? Everybody pumped up? Can you hear me? All right, first off, I have to mention that you can go to my my website, voteamycox.com. I was told not to forget that, but I will forget those things, so I'm just going to say it first. Anyways, I am running for Ohio House District 43, and I just want to tell you real quick how I got here. I've been a teacher in some way or another since 2003. Science teacher, high school science teacher, so I get the scientific method. I get that we need to use that to solve problems. But a lot of people want to run into the State House and solve it with theory. I have a theory about how women's reproductive organs work, and I'm going to like, what? You know what I'm talking about, Becker. Woo. Yeah. Anyway, so being a teacher, I taught in Richmond, Indiana for 10 years. That was my longest stint in one of the schools, and it opened up my eyes. My eyes were already open, okay? I lost a brother when I was 16 years old to Hodgkin's lymphoma. He decided after his bone marrow transplant, when his cancer did come back, that it was too much work to fight. Didn't want to fight with the insurance companies, didn't want mom and dad to have to fight with the insurance companies. He knew it was tearing the family apart. He decided, I don't need to do this. So at 23, he made a decision to stop treatment because it was too much hassle. I got it out for insurance companies, folks. I hope I do get calls from them. So I'm gonna invite them in, and I'm gonna invite the cameras in, and I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind. So, So healthcare, that's it. Can't afford it. We had a safety net. I come from a union family. Go Union. I'm a huge fan of unions. That's the only reason I can stand here today. My kids are fourth generation. But the unions, my parents' union jobs and those contracts that they negotiated for, that's what saved us. We didn't go broke, because my brother had a disease that lasted for years, okay? And so that was part of unions, which are under attack. So as a teacher in Indiana, my state went right to work in 2010. Right? Right. I did 11 years in Indiana, master's degree, and was making 44 grand. I could afford to be married and live on that, but I couldn't afford to be divorced and live on that. So I came over here to Ohio, got a $16,000 a year raise. Wow. Going to a non-right to work state. And if you guys remember, we were right to work. Yes, and then we had the issue on the ballot, and we said, exactly what we said. Thank you for voting for that. So education, obviously education is trying to be defunded. That right to work legislation is a big piece of it. Our teachers' unions are the biggest, most powerful unions in the nation.
Yes, right.
You break those first. It's not too hard after that, okay? Income inequality. Got a lot of haves and a lot of have-nots. And as teachers, we are now have-nots. We have just enough so that we can have a hobby, take our kids on a vacation, okay? Drive a car that's going to start every day. No, not anymore. I worked with teachers that were dealing with payday lenders.
That's not right.
No, it's not. And it pissed me off. All right? Student loans are predatory lending factories. That's it. All right? So I push trades with my kids. I feel really guilty that as a teacher in our cafeterias we have the military in there with the kids, and we have who else? Colleges and universities. I don't see the trades in there. Okay, so we're only offering them either military. Not everybody's cut out to be in the military, or we're offering debt, and that debt you can't get out until you're dead. Okay, you got to be dead. And why is that even a thing? Why is that even a thing? You can't support any local businesses. You can't sell houses. You can't sell cars when people are paying $700 a month and a student loan. Or for their insurance. Guys, we can't afford 3 mortgages. I haven't even mentioned daycare yet. Another $600 or $700, $800 depending on where you live. Wage stagnation, systemic racism that affects healthcare, outcomes for African American women. Somebody already brought that up. That's disgusting. Why? There is no other answer. Someone said, oh, it's a genetic thing. How is that? So they go to Africa and they check out your genes, and guess what? They have better outcomes than we do here in Africa. And they don't have what we have as far as technology. That's racism, guys. That's a deliberate, screw you, we don't care. And I'm sorry, but it pisses me off. Attacks on women's rights. These men wouldn't go through our purses, ladies. The next time a man says something about your right, hand him your purse and say, here you go. Tell me how much money's in there. Because that's what's going to be affected if you try to decide what I do with my life in the next 20 years and who I reproduce with. Sometimes you take on another kid or another problem. We just ain't got time for that. All right. When I got out of college in Dayton, I went to Wright State, and I know we have some Dayton people. And 2001, I made $12 an hour. Starting out, I didn't even need a college degree. What are we starting people out now, guys?
Same.
$12, I mean, no. They'll put signs, big yellow signs up that'll say $12 an hour, start here. Like, I was so 20 years ago, get with the time, guys. I had this woman say to me one time, she says, you know, them people that get welfare, they get $50,000 a year. And I said, no shit. That's pretty sad. It takes $50,000 a year to live. And how many of us make $24 an hour, which puts us at $50,000 a year? Where are we starting anybody at $24 an hour so that you can make it? Being a single mom, I'll tell you right now, when I made $60,000 a year, I was comfortable enough. Comfortable enough. Just enough. I still couldn't have handled a $3,000 emergency. Okay? I think that might have been, I have to write everything out now, guys, and I don't want to take up a bunch of time. Basically, I am running because David Sparks right here called me up and said, this will be a really good idea, and I thought, you're right. They promised me an A name of all of you guys. And I said, that's fine, I'll do it. Because I don't run for anything unless I'm winning it. I just want to leave you guys with this kind of thought. What kind of nation are we when we leave people behind? And we do it on purpose. Our lawmakers don't pay any attention to what's happening to people in real life. And as a teacher, you see it walk through your door every day. Those kids tell you everything. I know everything. Okay? Everything that you do. I'm just kidding.
You hear it all.
I hear it all. But we cannot afford anymore, guys, to leave anybody behind. It's too expensive. Let's prevent it, okay? Let's just take care of each other. That's all I'm asking. And I'll demand it as an elected official. Please, don't forget, go to voteamycox.com.